Hi everyone, my name is Vladimir Paul. I'm a commissioning specialist and a Florida State certified mechanical contractor, and today I would like to explain the concept of a primary, secondary chilled water system. Let's keep it simple, and now let's switch to my iPad screen. I've drawn a simplified diagram of a primary-secondary system. You can see the chiller, and here is the primary pump, secondary pump, which is variable speed, and primary is a constant speed, as we know. Here's the air handler representing the load, and the mysterious decoupler line in purple. But I would like to simplify it even further. Imagine just two pumps connected by a line. So let's draw, let's say, a primary pump. Let's call it primary pump. Let's draw a decoupler line and draw a secondary pump. Let's call it secondary pump. The primary-secondary system is basically like a tug-of-war. Whichever pump is moving more gallons per minute will win and still flow from the other. If my primary pump pumping 100 GPM, but my secondary is 90, then primary will overpower the secondary and the flow will go to primary system, and vice versa. If both primary pump and secondary pump at the same flow, there will be no flow in decoupler line. Let me give you a quick example. Let's say if the primary pump is running at 100 GPM and the secondary pump is also at 100 GPM. So we have 100 at primary side and 100 at secondary side. So there will be zero flow at the decoupler line, which we could call an ideal situation. Now, if the primary is at 100 and the secondary is at 90 GPM, so we have the 10 GPM difference, and it goes through the decoupler. It bypasses through the decoupler. So in that specific case, the flow will go this way. It will go from secondary to primary, which is okay, and mixed with chilled water return system. Finally, if the secondary is at 100 GPM and the primary, so secondary at 100 and the primary is at 90 now, we still have those 10 GPM. It still goes to decoupler. But the problem now is that it goes in reverse order. It flows this way. So it goes from the primary to secondary. And that is bad situation. We don't want to be in that situation, because we take chilled water return, by the way, right? And injecting it to our chilled water supply. And that is very bad situation. We don't want to be there. So conceptually speaking, we would like our primary flow be equal to our secondary flow. We also may have primary flow be bigger than secondary or equal, right? But we never want our primary flow be less than secondary, because that is a call for trouble. No, thank you. That's the essence of it. It's all about the balance of the flow. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave them in a comment. Thank you.